Hi everyone, welcome to the SAP Business Transformation Program. This is indeed quite a fundamental program that is intended to enable our business strategy going forward. Of course, we were a company that had SAP before, so what's different? What's new? Before we would have had disparate systems that would have been underutilized, they would have been customized, they would have been continuously configured, where we would not have been able to get the optimal performance across our processes in the company. So this represents the first time that the company will be using such an integrated, process-wide enterprise system that really drives the business into better decision making, real-time information, and all the information that we use in these processes. Some of these will be new, such as the capital project management, the commercial contracts, hydrocarbon management. Some of those things were not existing before, and we would have been doing quite a lot of manual processes around those. What would have been missing would have been all the real-time information in this rapidly evolving world. This system would have the benefit of analytics. It would have the benefit of being in the cloud, so there's not a bunch of hardware all over the place. This is really the modern systems that we are putting in to meet the needs of the future. It is allowing visibility, visualization of data that we can use to make decisions more rapidly. So that is really some of the sort of key benefits that we have going forward. Of course, if we are doing a project like this, it is very important that the project is done right. And some of the elements that make a project like this work or don't work, or get installed successfully or not, has to do with some of the way that we set up the project. In this case, we have a program manager who is handling the overall elements of the project, which includes several. It includes the SAP S/4HANA, the analytics, the HR processes, and so on. So there is a program manager to look at the whole picture for us. There's a steering committee with an owner that's arranged it, that is helping us to manage this whole process and make decisions and follow the needs and challenges and the management of change. There is a separate management of change function that is looking at the changes from point A to point B. Now, one of the things that I think we've been pretty clear about is that there's to be no customization. One of the key reasons that we will not be able to benefit from upgrades from SAP and so on that really benefit from worldwide experience, we have been unable to utilize that based on all the configurations and customization we had been doing ourselves. So one of the fundamental rules to make sure this is a success for the future is that there's very little or no customization unless it's, of course, formally approved by the steering committee. So there are ingredients to make this project a successful one. That is getting the right resources from our own lines involved and owning and committed to this whole project of change. And I really look forward to the output at the end of this whole journey. This will be carded for around, say, the third quarter of next year, into possibly some elements into early 2024. But really and truly speaking, this is a journey that involves a lot of commitment by everyone involved in the organization. We are trying to do this while we also conduct the normal part of our business. So I certainly would like to commend and thank all the people that are involved in trying to make this happen, with all the changes that are going on, while also trying to manage some of the core processes that we have in the company. I think though this will essentially set NGC up for the future, to be a much more agile company, to be one that is working in a much more integrated manner across the various disciplines and functions. It would allow us to be making decisions for us to visualizing information that some of which exists and we don't even know. But really and truly speaking, this will be a fundamental tool of change, or as we say, business transformation.